Here's our first 24 hours owning a rat burrow and the impressions that we have after purchasing it. So rat burrow arrived yesterday. It comes on a flat pallet and there's a few things you have to be able to get it off the pallet, which was okay. It's pretty light in the front in particular, and then you have to put together the handle. So you put this on, put in a couple of screws, and you have to do that. There's no installation instructions at all, so you have to just kind of work it out yourself. The other thing you have to do is put on the seat, which is easy enough, except you get 4 bolts, but there's no configuration we've been able to work out to get any more than 3 bolts in. There is a number of holes so that you can put the seat in different positions. However, all 4 holes in any location do not actually align. So I've only been able to get 3 holes in, which is kind of frustrating because we've tried many things and many times already to do that. It is quite a sturdy build, which is great, and we've so far been able to do the stables and pick up all the manure in the paddocks. It was really quick to pick up the manure in the paddocks because you could drive directly up to the manure and away you went. A couple of bad things apart from the frustrating seat thing is that it's dry here at the moment and already this has had a brush off, but already the seat pad has become quite worn looking. The other thing is when it came out of the wrapping, because it's all wrapped up in plastic, the barrow, you've just bought a brand new barrow and it's quite bent, which is kind of frustrating. I'm sure, hopefully, I don't think it's showing as much of the bend as it does actually in real life. Video doesn't show that. There's a few great operating processes. So down here you've got the unlock to be able to release the bucket. You just pull the handle and the bucket tips. It does throw down. Oops, like the phone. And then you can empty out the barrow, and then you just have to push this up. But you have to be very careful to hold this because you can see if you just push it up, it actually goes behind, and if you get stuck in there it's really hard to get back out. So you have to make sure you pull this to get that back in the correct position. It is very easy to start. In the instruction manual that does come with it, it's got a lot about using the pull motor pulley. We didn't actually need to do that. Once you get the fuel switched on, which is down here, you need to switch that on. It comes with a little bit of fuel in it, well ours did, and then we just sit on the barrow, and all you have to do to start it is to turn the key. One thing you'll hear is that it's quite loud. There's an automatic throttle. There's no individual throttle. You can't turn the throttle up and down. It's just on or off. So it revs quite loud all the time. There is hydrostatic pedals to be able to go forward and back, and a brake pedal, which is quite, I'm going to say it's a bit soft. It does stop, but you can feel with the park brake, there is going to be a time where it's not very strong. Park brake is really flimsy. It's not very strong at all. Overall, so far, it is very handy and very easy to operate just with the hydrostatic going forward and back. It is quite loud to operate, and that's probably one of the downsides. It would be beautiful if it had a throttle that you could actually put lower when you're in flat ground, and then maybe a bit more throttle when you're going up and down hills, or particularly up hills. But overall, so far, it's been really good. Just it needs to come with instructions, particularly on how to get the seat to work and how to actually put it all together. That would be brilliant. But other than that, it's so far saved us lots of time in doing the routine chores, and it's been easy to operate.